Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Greg Koch here at the Fender Custom Shop with Yuriy Shiskov. How you doing, my friend? What's going on? This is your lair, your laboratory.
Yeah, this is my little improvised root cellar.
Yeah, root cellar. I like it. So how long you been here at the Fender Custom Shop?
13 years.
13
This year,
years.
yeah, just about this time of 13 years.
It's amazing. And you've done some incredible things. I mean, some of your guitars just, my mind just kind of pops. Now, how much of the stuff, I mean, basically you can make anything a reality, but are there certain things that people order, especially with the real ornate stuff, that you say absolutely cannot be done? And then there's other things that you kind of work with the person, obviously, to make it a reality, but what are some of the craziest things people have asked you to do that you've been able to?
Able or unable?
Both.
Both.
One, the most crazy project you were able to make come to fruition, and then something you're just like, you know what, we can't do it. There's no way.
You know what, I would say that I haven't had that yet.
Okay.
And it's a good thing, you know, because we don't have so many crazy people at the same time, you know. If we wouldn't be accomplished, that would be pretty bad.
Right.
Because we should build whatever people want. As far as accomplished ones, I would say that probably Keith Urban, Shattered Telecaster with the mirrors. I think that was most ridiculous guitar I had to make in a good way, because there are certain aspects he wanted in guitar that make it different from any other guitar that had the mirrors ever done on it. He wanted to be a guitar not heavy. He wanted a special, you know, contour on the surface. He wanted a, you know, reflection of the mirrors go a certain way, and all to take all that together into one guitar, you have to jump through a lot of hoops. And it took about 3 months to finish guitar. You're dealing with glass, which absolutely not friendly to the wood material. And it was a challenge, but it was a good challenge. So when it was finished, I was happy. Everybody was happy. It's a guitar that pretty much stands out, you know, out of everything else I made. Despite, you know, that some other projects was involved in the inlay work and the diamonds and jewelries, but that guitar was, from the point of view of technological approach, execution, that was really intense. That was great.
Now, did you get to meet Nicole Kidman as a result?
No.
What? Thankless job. So, as far as like a guitar like that, you said it took 3 months to make. So, obviously, at that same time, how many guitars are you working on at one time that might be, you know, how many projects at once? Do you start one and work on it until it's done, or are there several kind of going at the same time?
In everyday work?
Yes.
Well, we work on a different project at the same time. And the reason for that, because, you know, once you finish, for example, neck or body, it goes in paint.
Right.
So you can't sit and wait until it's painted, you know, it's done. So you're gonna
If you could, that'd be great. Like, I can't do anything right now, I got one in paint.
No, you have to work. So you're gonna jump on another project. So it all just kind of evolving and dynamic. So you can't just say, okay, I'm gonna just work on that guitar, unless it's something really complicated, like, for example, Keith Urban guitar or really insane inlay work. So you can't juggle at that time, you know, projects. It's very complicated. Otherwise, every guitar we make is not just sitting, you know, and doing one guitar. You work on one guitar, you finish the process. There's a time frame that needs to be dedicated for drying time. You know, if it's glued, something needs to dry. So obviously, you have room to work on something else.
Now, what would you say is the, how much of the work that you do is from individual customers versus like individual stores that are doing a run of your guitars?
Honestly, I don't even know.
Okay.
Because when it comes as an order, obviously it comes through the store. So it doesn't say, or we don't know, is it exactly, this is a store stock?
Got it.
Or this is just the customer behind it. Sometimes customer asks for guitar, but he pretty much cleared what he wants. He need no connection or communication with him. So you just got all specifications, move forward, you build the instrument. If it's something different, something customer wants to explain, get involved and request to contact him, then you call and you work with him, you know for sure this is from a customer.
So, what would you say is your ratio of like Tele versus Strats, or is it just really, it just is what it is?
I think it is what it is.
Okay.
It is what it is.
And this is just a question I've been asking all the different builders. But I mean, is there a guitar that you prefer to build? Like, just say between Teles and Strats, is there a guitar that you prefer to play versus one that you prefer to build?
That's a good question because personally, I like the look of Stratocaster, but I like to play Telecaster.
Yeah.
I think aesthetically, Stratocaster kind of sexy, you know, ergonomic, you know,
Right.
sleek guitar, while Telecaster is like just a machine. You just
Exactly.
you just play that. You know, it doesn't need any, you know, anything fancy on it. You just plug it in.
It's like a blank canvas.
Yeah, exactly. And I usually use one pickup, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
You know,
Very simple.
yeah, even too much for me.
Well, very good. Well, thank you so much for taking
You're
some
welcome.
time out to talk with us. It was fascinating.
Thank you.
Take care
Thank
of
you for
yourself.
coming. Thank you.
Pleasure. Greg Koch here, Wildwood, Yuriy Shiskov. We'll see you later.